hello. Well, it's time for that wall to go. You might be able to hear in the background Karl, the big digger man, starting work on the garden, starting to find out where the stuff is that needs to be removed. Like there's a concrete slab for the burnt out shed, that's going to go. So he's going to dig a big hole, put the slab in it, cover it over and hide it. He's also going to hide all of this block work which I've broken down. So there were piles outside and there's this one as well, and that gets rid of all of the internal walls here. And let's smash it up and take it outside. quite sure what that is. It's too shiny to be a cockroach. I think it's a stag beetle, maybe. Karl is digging, I'll show you in a second, but he's just found that shell casing. I'm guessing it's a aircraft machine gun. It's a 1/2-inch caliber. I don't know. I'll look it up when I get home and let you know. It goes onto my trophy table. I've just got to go and cut a piece of wood outside, which is in Karl's way. Be back in a sec. Oh. Well, I'm going to put my bits of wood back there so that they're all in one place again, and then I think I'll take you outside to have a look at what changes Karl has made in the last hour. It's getting towards unrecognizable in a good way. Right. Because of the removal of that stone blockwork wall, we can now see that the rather appalling layer of concrete here is just as appalling on that edge. So it's just really, really rough rubble with maybe sort of 40 millimeters, 1.5 inches of concrete poured on top of it. It's not trustworthy. So that is all going to have to go at a minimum. The block that's over there, which is slightly higher up, it's got something just by the back door, which when you tap on it, it's hollow sounding. We don't know what's in there. It could just be an old water culvert for rainwater. We don't know. But that needs to be discovered as to whether we can actually lose that concrete slab and have everything the same level as the floor that you're standing on. Because at the moment it's one level, second level, third level. At worst, we only want to keep that one block up there. But this has to go, which means it has to be dug down and a new concrete slab laid on top. Once we've got rid of this though, we'll be able to dig down a bit further and see just how good or bad this concrete floor is here. Not that I'm keen to dig this up and replace this, because at least it's fairly consistent and uncracked edge to edge. Let me just take you outside and you can see what Karl's up to. Do you remember outside the back door here, there was we called it the vestibule. It was an area which had a wall which I had a really hard time trying to chip away at, and another wall where the stones were actually buried inside the soil, and various different levels of concrete and rubbish just outside the back door. Okay. Now it's slightly different. So Karl has done a good job of creating a pile directly behind him, which he's going to bury, and he's started to clear out this area. Oh, there's a frog. Well, I'll tell Karl there's a frog in the way. Maybe I'll repatriate him somewhere. Hold on just a sec. Well, I went outside and put on my gloves, because who wants to be touching frogs with their bare hands? And I picked up the frog and I took him over to Karl to explain the situation. So we agreed that I would send the frog off to the boundaries of the property, and I put him under a hedge. When I came back, Karl was pointing out that he was just starting on the foundation of the chimney for the boiler room, and it was causing him some issues because he worried that he was going to break the wall down. Anyway, we discussed that for a little bit, and then I went off and started harvesting stones that he'd been revealing to add to my stone pile, so I completely forgot about the camera. Sorry about that. So that's the end for today. If you've enjoyed it, like and subscribe. If you haven't, click the thumbs down and I'll try and do better next time. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.